Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. The last episode, probably some of the worst I've ever played. Let's do better. We're playing as the Lost. We're trying to get a Lost streak going here. Curse the Unknown, 4HH2 ZCVE. I have the utmost faith. We shouldn't do that till we get a bomb. There's no reason to do that till we get a bomb. Oh my god, you're gonna give me the fucking rosary? I mean, in theory, we could just hold R until we get an item room and a curse room that we like, but I'm not about living that kind of lifestyle whenever possible. Maybe we'll get a Perthrow rune, maybe we won't. The rosary, if you can't benefit from the spirit hearts, is actually like a super net negative to pick up. At least I feel like it is. Because of the fact that you're going to have a better chance to get the Bible later. And you might be saying, well, you got the D4, wouldn't you like to have the Bible? Well, first off, we haven't seen... Is it a cat trying to get into my room? No, it is not. We have not seen... the D4 be useful yet, but that doesn't mean it's not useful in a very panicked situation. Secondly, I already get everything the Bible can give us, except for the instant mom kill, just by virtue of the fact that I can fly. So, I mean, you probably knew that already. It's probably a straw man argument, but you get the idea. I gotta reprogram my brain. We're not in, you know, Gungeon mode anymore. There's no dodge rolls. You want to keep your distance from enemies. It's a little bit, I don't want to say slower paced, a little bit just more... It's more important that our positioning is not horrible, I guess is my perspective, because there's absolutely nothing we can do to get out of it. That's not to say Gungeon's easier. It's actually, at least my knowledge right now, much, much harder, but maybe that'll come in practice. Got 3 flies. 3 flies for a bomb? It's not horrible. It's not amazing, but it's not horrible. Please just keep in mind that, we don't get benefits out of Spirit Hearts anyway, so there's basically only like one variety of Tinted Rock that does anything for us. The good news is that it does amazing things for us. I'm just trying to think if we should actually pick up the Rosary, just so we have it for future D4 usage, but I really can't imagine that that's going to work out for us. As much as I would love it to. This fight is going to suck. That is just the nature of this. Unfortunately, against Ragman, with no bombs, on the first floor, no damage upgrades. Shit, dude. We could just re-roll the entire run right now and hope for something better. I don't think it's a good idea. I think we should try to tough this one out. Moreover, I don't like how my attitudes seem to get despondent as soon as I took a little damage there. That's something we can control. You know, we can control our own responses to how this run is going right now, which is to say that we're dead and we'll start again. People are gonna look at this and they're gonna be like, oh, your lost streak is doomed before it even gets started. No, I don't think that's true. Let's wait until we get a floor down before we make a decision regarding that. I don't think that's true at all. What I will say is that maybe trying to get to 10 wins right off the bat was a little overkill. If this one goes wrong, maybe I'll just go back to Eden temporarily, because I will admit I was like, well, once we get to 10 lost streaks, we'll just do keeper streaks. Let's not be too ridiculous here. A lost victory is still, I guess, a little bit of a jewel. And I'm not talking about a gem, I'm talking about the singer, you know, we'll save your soul. I'm not saying Jewel sings as badly as I do. I'm just saying that my Jewel impression is not really holding it down. Okay, I need you to summon a bomb. Summon a bomb. If you could summon a bomb, that'd be good. Okay, if you just die instead, maybe that's even better. Let's try to find a secret room, maybe. Okay. A card. We got a bomb back, at least, and a penny, so really, the card could be a benefit. The tower is... It's one of those cards that, as the Lost, scares the shit out of me, but I can't help but feel that we might be able to get a use out of it. If we use it to blow up that blood bank, I think that's a positive thing. Maybe we can use it to get into the secret room or something like that. Or we could use it to kill, like, gurglings. The thing is... If you're using... Oh my god. I dodged straight backwards. You think this is Gungeon? Yo, I'm holding the R until we have an item room next to us at least. I'm done with this backtracking bullshit. Here we go. This is our room. Burning Basement XL. Proptosis right off the bat. Here's our seed. MQH230RJ. I'm starting to realize my dream of a 10 loss streak might be foolish, but We were so close to 2, and then I squandered it. That's unfortunate. We can still come back in there once we get a bomb. Okay, so we have another item room coming up on this floor. Ooh, you know what? I would not mind getting the syringe for spun purposes. Luck down is bad, but not horribly bad. Alright, maybe we just need a little bit of a push, you know? It's like when you're in a swimming pool and you start that current by swimming around and around and around. That's what we're doing right now. We're starting that current, and once we get that current started, baby, we got a stew going. I foresee this as a successful Lost run. Proptosis helps a lot. Some people are gonna act like it's an automatic win, which it isn't, but it's a start. I wouldn't dispute that. The Ankh, okay. Are we just remaking that one run where I had the Ankh? As much as I would like the guarantee of the win, I'm not sure if I want to win without an asterisk, you know? I want to be Hank Aaron, not Jason Giambi. That was a joke about steroids. Yo, it's not cool to joke about steroids, man. Steroids killed my favorite Major League... Well, you know, actually, that's kind of an off-color joke, because I guess, you know, I don't really want to get into how people and the public perceive steroids. But I think it maybe causes heart conditions, but I know there's a lot of people out there who think that's corporate or government propaganda, and they think that anabolic steroids should be legal, but this is, like, super not a discussion that has any relevance to what I'm doing here, which is why I normally try to avoid it. Not just to avoid offending people. People always, they're like, oh, NL tries too hard not to offend people. That's not really where I'm coming from. It's more that, you know, what's the, there's like an internet thing. It's not Poe's Law, but it's something like Poe's Law. It's basically like, you know, the dumber someone is, the smarter they think they are. I like to think that I'm intelligent. As a result of the fact that I think that I'm intelligent, I believe that I know nothing. Because anytime I comment on anything, even if I'm coming from a place of being a little informed, I'm like, well, there's someone more informed than me who might take issue with what I say. So unless I'm a true authority on a subject, I try not to come over the top with any level of confidence and certainty. Which I actually think is a good thing, but it does get perceived as being overly polite sometimes. Mostly I'm just trying to not, ooh, yes, Dark Bum does nothing, and Spirit of the Night does nothing, but it changes our color, I guess. I'm trying to adhere to that old adage. What is it? Like, better to remain a fool than to open one's mouth and remove all doubt, or something like that? Better to appear a fool than to open one's mouth and remove all doubt? I'm gonna go down to the next floor and not go to the shop. And we'll save our money and go to the shop on the floor after, where presumably we have a very good chance to get 1 cent. The run is going ridiculously well right now. Things change, but for right now, this is lovely. I can't. Look, I know this is the NL you know and love. I can't re-roll this Lost run. It's too good. As much as I would love to, and by love to, I mean never will I do this. This is not the right run for it. The zaniness on this one comes pre-built. Can't do anything there. Torn Photo and Toothpicks, by the way, both amazing pickups on the last floor. That is really going to help us out. Let's start with our shop, which cannot have greed. We'll take that, we'll take that. We got a Humbling Bundle. We got a key. We're going to use our key to get in here. That gave us Little Steven. It looked like we picked up Eden's Blessing. Yo, like, go back and look at that. It looked like when we picked it up, it turned into Eden's Blessing for a second, unless my brain is, like, seriously playing tricks on me right now. That seemed like a weird situation there. I don't think I have 0.7 tiers up and a free item next time, but we'll see. 2 of diamonds is fine. No keys with which to really take advantage of it, but we don't really need it on this floor. We can use it for the next floor and be very happy to do so. There's double keys. We already bought our item. I think there was placebo, but to be honest with you, losing D4 for placebo might be the right call. There is an off chance we could D4 ourselves into something truly incredible. And that's, like, it's a panic situation that turns into an amazing situation if that happens. But I'd like to just forego that nastiness and instead make this work. We got 4 keys and a trinket that does not matter. Humbling Bundle combined with Counterfeit Penny and 2 of diamonds is getting kind of ridiculous here. We should be able to buy whatever we want for the rest of the run. You know, we got that Vine money now. I'm at the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell, and you know what? I'm ordering one from each. I like to go to Pizza Hut / Taco Bell, although in Canada it's mostly combination KFC Taco Bells. And then I say, hey, give me the ingredients of a beef burrito wrapped up in a personal pan pepperoni pizza. And then they say, sir, we've been over this. We can't do this. The cops are on their way. You're violating the terms of your restraining order. And I say, did I stutter? Just give me the give me the pepperoni pizzerito. That's all I asked. I was trying to... That was very difficult for me to come up with a word in the English language that combined all that. Pepperoni pizzerito. There we go. That was why I had to take a second to stagger my conversation in the middle of that joke, because to the best of my knowledge, I've never uttered the words pepperoni pizzerito before. Now, I'm not sure if I can stop, honestly. Old bandage does nothing for us. We have 8 keys. Remember when we had 0 keys? Seems like it was so long ago. They grow up so fast. Damage-wise, we could still use another deal with the devil, of course, but we gotta think that probably the smart money is on getting a Crampo fight next. Should be able to get to 99 cents. Ooh, I would love to replace our D4 with like a red or blue or black candle. Black candle doesn't really replace it, but it can show up for the party, you know, as long as it brings its own snacks. There's a BYOS if you're black candle. Golden horseshoe. Yeah, I mean, at this point, what do we care, right? We might as well have a better chance. Should take deep pockets, then I'm going to double. We lost something in the process there, but it shouldn't be hard for us to maintain our financial situation as is anyway. Paralysis. I thought that I had used that, and it was paralysis. And then I realized that, hey, I didn't hit Q. Oh, it must have just been like me standing still there for a second. And then I used it, and it was paralysis. I'm telling you guys, I'm seeing the Eden's Blessing. I'm predicting these pills before they even show up. This is a scary situation. I'm starting to think that I might have ESPN. Okay, take pajamas. That's silly. You can't get ESPN in Canada. The shovel. Now hear me out as I tell you that the shovel may be the most useful item we ever could have expected to get here. The big deal with the shovel is that it gives us a panic way to get out of a room. Are we going to love leaving the entire room? Or the entire floor just to skip a room in which we've been hit once? No, I would say we wouldn't. But as long as we keep it available, it's like having a really emergency teleport card, at least until the late game. Like I could use it right now if I thought that I was not confident in getting through that without getting hit. But I was at that point. But this is also ignoring the fact that it could just give us a black market, and a black market is 5 or 6 free shop items. I think there is a genuine use for this here. And I think it's obvious. I think that you're aware that it's obvious too if you just think about it a little bit. Double key room. Oh my god. They're donating to her. And then they're gonna donate to me. My taxable income. That joke just does. Charities, I imagine, if they're registered, it doesn't add to their taxable income. I don't know. I'm just operating under that assumption. I may be correct. I may not be correct. We're on the road to nowhere. Donate some cash. I'll pick up as much of the money as is convenient for me, which takes me to 90 cents. Let's see. Still got an item room. That is probably our secret room. I would love another battery charge. We did not find one, though. Now, here's the real question. Am I going to... Oh, you know what? I was going to say, am I going to save myself the trouble of backtracking by using the shovel to just get down to the next floor? The real ticket here is actually to use the shovel to not have to do a boss trap room. Yet another benefit of having that incredible item. Also, the shovel allows us to get in... Oh, Jesus. The shovel allows us to get into and out of... well, not into, but out of the boss rush easily. This is a beautiful situation. Oh, I don't mind if I do. There's an exit. I already got like 30 keys out of this. No Bob's brains. Oh, little Tammy's head action, huh? Honestly, I think we have to go Tammy's head. I'm sorry, shovel. The shovel, again, could be super useful. Tammy's head, I think, just sells it. It sells it so much. especially with Proptosis. If we had shit damage, the shovel. Without shit damage, Tammy's head. I mean, look at the output I'm able to muster up here as a result of this. It's absurd. Just keep it going. Who cares about that? We already had 99 cents. We should try that maybe. I'm also thinking now we try to get a teleportation card because of the fact that I got rid of my earlier teleportation card, which is fine. Again, I still think it's the right decision. I think it's nearly objectively the right decision from a damage standpoint. Well, it's definitely the objective decision from a damage standpoint. From a survival standpoint, I think it's close. But I think we made the right decision. And by we, I mean I, probably while people watched and covered their eyes and went, no, no, no! I'm gonna get to cry into my pepperoni pizzerito. It's really difficult to say. Excuse me, Northernlion, are you talking about the congressman from the House of Cards? Congressman Pepperoni Pete Russo? No, that's not what I'm talking about. Are you talking about a disgraced former first baseman for the Cincinnati Reds? No, I can see why you'd think that, but I'm not talking about Pepperoni Pete Rose. No. I can't think. I'm out of wordplay on that one. I was honestly impressed to get the limited wordplay that I got. Now, there's nothing worse than just fucking whiffing immediately on your Tammy's headshots than having to actually fight enemies for once in your life. It's like, you know, what do I pay you for, Tammy's head? This was better. This was a lot better. Got keys. We'll need those. I've heard tell that there are actually things known as item rooms available at this point in the game. Apparently there's supposed to be 2 of them on this floor, but it's only a legend that I've heard whispered in hushed tones. That's the name I've not heard for a long time. We have been hit once. I almost got hit again there. Okay, yes, we will take Mom's Knife Proptosis. Thank you for asking. Okay, we will go to our second item room. Tammy's head is kind of garbage now, but is kidney bean love toots? I don't know. I think I'd rather have Proptosis Mom's Knife, even with Tammy's head. If we hit something, they're gonna feel it. Take recycle. Buy the broken stopwatch. Buy the champion belt. Probably buy the pills just to recycle. We got a ticket out of Boss Rush. Buy portable slot. Buy tier detonator. Does this even work like this? Sort of. You know what? It recharges on the go, so I think we should take it. Lemon party. Health up. Health up. Luck down. Probably not gonna take that one. Actually, now that I think about it, more options is like completely worthless. Don't die in the shop. That would be hilarious and also very embarrassing. Okay. Let's do this. AWAS gets us out of the boss rush. I'm ready. This could be the run. Get to use it once per room. The tier charge, that is. If it hits something, apparently it does not work. Maybe we are better off with Tammy's head. I don't know. Oh my god. Stop dodging into this. This is like a really bad habit that could come back to bite us in the ass. It just does not work. I guess we're going back for Tammy's head. Yeah. Maybe it only works on Little Steven's tiers? Like, I have no idea. It's a shame. I could appreciate it if it actually did work for us, but it doesn't. AWAS, though. AWAS is big. Still got Tammy's head charged up. We do have to hit something with this in order to get value out of Tammy's head. But assuming it hits something, like if it hits 2 things every room, we might never have to attack an enemy again. And that would be just a lovely time to be alive. I actually don't want Dark Bum to pick up HP. Because if it picks up HP, then there's a chance that it creates a spider. And if it creates a spider, if I get hit once, that spider could, unbeknownst to me, sneak up and fuck me, you know? Abra could suck me. Please don't reach out and fuck me. The classic Steve Miller Band song. I have to admit, if you're looking at this right now, you're probably like, NL's taken so many fucking hits on the past few rooms. There's no way this fuckboy lives all the way to actually finishing this run. You may be right, and I may be crazy. I'm doing my best here, but I'm getting a little aggressive, taking more damage than is necessary. You gotta think the boss fight's probably through that big room. This leads to fucking library or Uncle Mark's magic tricks. I'm going to be very disappointed. Yeah. This is the disappointment. Okay. We could kill everything. Or we could leave. Broken stopwatch also scares the shit out of me. Because if we fight some bosses and they're really fast, which can happen, we're in trouble. For example, Krampus. If we don't, like, kill Krampus right away, he's going to be a real pain in the ass. If he gets that extra bonus for being, like, super fast. Everything else, like, should be easy enough. Wow, that was very close to taking a hit, which is the first step on the road to taking 2 hits, in my opinion. Looks like we got a slow mom on this one. And we still took damage, so be very careful. Got it done. No deal with the devil. Take the Polaroid. These are big moments. Quad shot is ridiculous, so we'll take it and head down to the next floor. All these, like, lost runs end up being so fast to get into the boss rush and beyond. I'm not even trying to get into boss rush. I guess it's just like there's a selection bias. If you're, you know, strong enough to live to the womb as the lost, you're probably strong enough to... You're probably balling out of control with some items to begin with. So the damage is going to be ridiculous. Tammy's head does not seem to have really improved as a result of quad shot. I can see forever is not bad, though. Do we still have the Ankh on this one? I can't tell. If we have the Ankh, we're, like, completely fine. Because if we die, we just come back as Blue Baby, and we'll have these items that are, like, too ridiculous to even complain about at all. Not fast Krampus, so we're fine. Yeah, I think we'd probably say Krampus's head is better here. This honestly might be a Hush-worthy run. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. This run is ours unless we cramp a turd. If we cramp that turd, you know, Chad is gonna cut us a dingle hole. If that dingle hole is weird, gonna give myself a pee-pee beard. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about at this point. Yo. Yo! Oh, this is a fast room. Excuse me? Do I have a right to be scared now? Also, am I being detained? That was very scary. I tried to kill that enemy with my knives. He decided that knives were no longer good enough to kill him. And as a result, I almost found myself in a situation where I could have died. Am I going to fight Hush on this one? I don't think I have the sack. I gotta be real with you. I don't think I got the nuts. I got the dick, but I don't think I got the nuts for it. That was huge. Okay, now you're gonna accidentally kill your own zombie friends, or I'll do it for you. And then we're gonna hit you once. You're gonna die. Give us a deal with the devil. No deal with the devil. I can't. I have to get confidence. I think this run could easily end up being a win, but I have to give myself that moment to get confidence out of it. You know, I can't fight the Hush on the first run. I can't fight the Hush on the first run, and I can't fight the Hush on the 9th run. That's just the way it works. Don't let these jokers shoot you. The stars. Wheel of Fortune. I'm gonna be a big shot. Stars card. Actually, the stars is really good. I talk about this a lot, but the panic teleport could potentially save us the game. We might be in a situation where the game has no need to be saved, and that's lovely. But if we ever need to be saved, being able to teleport out of a room, no matter where it teleports us to, is pretty positive. This Mom's Knife Proptosis run, you know, we're not going to get luck like this next time. So you might as well prepare yourself for the next run at this point. Not to be cocky, because we actually could lose this. I mean, compared to the average run, I've probably hit, I've probably been hit a lot more than usual. We're just lucky that it's all been, you know, 1 hit per room. Because 2 hits per room is really where, you know, the magic starts to happen. And by the magic, I mean, we'd be dead. Good. Get through the first phase. Angel Fetus is annoying. Got them killed. And we're good to go. 1 more hit should do it. Thank God for Quad Shot actually giving us some spread there. Got Wheel of Fortune for the next floor. This is going to be like a 20-minute lost victory in all likelihood if we don't brick it up. Curse of the Blind sucks. Don't give me soy milk and ruin my dreams. God's Flesh. Pyromaniac. Really good. Sad onion, pretty good. The bean, useless. Remote detonator, also basically useless. But Pyromaniac making us immune to explosions could save us from some damage on this floor. Please be Algiz. Volcano. Well, our tears are going to do so much damage that our spiders and flies are going to be very, very strong. This is a nice little bit of vengeance here. The enemy that very nearly killed us on the first run here is actually going to be the enemy that makes us feel like we're doing real well. Do we have any special bombs? We don't. I do worry that, you know, I'm getting in real close here to do damage. One big enemy does not worry me because, you know, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. But a lot of little enemies, it's like the bigger they are, or the more there are, the more enemies you got to make fall. And it's like, well, that's difficult. What am I going to do? Trip them all? One enemy, you just got to, you know, hit him in the face or something like that. 30 enemies, especially if we have to get close to them, creates a little bit more of an imbalance that scares me slightly. Only slightly, because this run is pretty good. Blue Baby's only friend. Basically worthless for us right now, but a great item most of the time. And honestly, this room being slow saves it from being any danger at all. Thank you, Broken Stopwatch. If you make any room fast for us on this floor, all of that goodwill is going to be eroded, though. I'm going to be very displeased with you. So Krampus's head, if we can save it for the boss fight, all is forgiven. Lots of chests, considering we're getting, or we had like a luck downgrade pill that we actually took. There was one that we didn't take, but to identify it, we had to take one. Holy Light probably does nothing for me, but in principle, I like it. And it looks like free devil deals. Actually, the mom's knife wasn't even from a devil deal, was it? Free devil deals, I was going to say, are the real story here, but I think we just got it from the world's greatest item room. And I didn't even comment on it. I still get tweets like every day. Did you know you can get mom's knife in an item room? And I'm like, yeah, it's rare, but it happens. It happened on this one. It looks like it's going to give us a fairly easy lost victory. Wow, 20 minutes, 25 seconds. Thanks for watching. That's win 1. We'll be back to Because of Winn-Dixie after this. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.